Including this race, we only have 5 races to go. This is getting down to the wire. There are only 12 people still left in the chase that are eligible for the title, and this is where things start getting interesting. We have eliminated some of our guys that have fallen behind coming into the series, and we have our top contenders right now going into the Pennzoil Cup Series Race 20 at North Carolina. The Pennzoil Polo to go to Jay Barker, driving the number 2 for National Racing. As we take the green flag, Blu-ray, you see sponsoring Jay Barker yet again, and in one of the 3 races that they are. And it's good to see sponsors on these cars, as AT&T sponsoring Cody Russell, who's actually taking the lead right now, already out of turn 2. It was actually a surprise to see Jay Barker qualify on the pole, as he did not have a really good practice time, but he did manage to pull out a really good qualifying time. We're just going to have to see if he can carry that through the race. One of the things we've noticed though through the weekend is that the outside line is actually really good along at the end of the turn 2 and turn 4. So it might be a good idea to go in deep, but then come out on top. And right now you see Jay Barker at 77 looked like he had the lead, but he came back on the outside. But looking back, here's our 12th place right now driver. If anyone needs to pick it up, it's Kyle Collins right now in that 83 car, and we definitely know he can. We've seen his strength in the first part of the season, and currently right now that 83 car, all he needs to do is finish a great race, and he could possibly make his way into the next round. But right now, saying 12th, that's not going too well for him. If we look at the field right now, you see the 2, the 9, the 7, and the 5. Well, what do they all have in common? They're all national racing drivers. In fact, the front 3 are now the only national racing drivers. The 5 is the Monza Robot racing car now. There has been actually rumors that the 5 car might be coming back next season, but that was only from national racing side of the field. None of that's set in stone yet, so we're just gonna have to see. But anyways, we're focusing on Jack Newman, the first driver out of the chase at race 1 after a blown motor, and it's kind of sad to see him out of the chase. He's been running very well. Got a win at Eldora 2 weeks ago, and well, nitro on the hood. That 7 car has been strong this chase season so far, other than the blown motor. And we're looking at the 19th driver, the second person to get out of the chase. This is Michael Jones, and did not have a good run this chase season at all. He's currently running towards the middle of the field. Michael Jones has not shown strength all weekend long. We got a caution on the track somewhere, most likely behind the 47, but this was not the only one that we're going to see, I doubt. North Carolina has been famous for bringing the cautions here. We're going to see a replay as the 31 car is going to get turned into the wall by the 32 car, and, well, they're both out of the chase right now. The 31 most recently, before the 32 car, and well, Michael Kraft is not going to have a good start to the day today. As we take the green flag, Jack Newman will keep the lead right now, and Zach Cars and Jake Booker currently following second and third. But Jack Newman is just showing the strength right now that he would have if he was still in his chase, and I firmly believe that 7 will be up front contending for the win. Obviously, he won your Bud Shootout. He's not just a single-time winner. He's actually one of the few 2-time winners in the series as well. So that 7 car definitely has strength, and currently running well here in North Carolina is just a good confidence boost going into next year for that 17. We're looking at one of our first-time starters here, Emma Bays in the 01 Pontiac, teammate of Jeff Fair, who hasn't raced in a while, and looking to see him get back on the track again. But that 01, we got a huge stack up in front of him, and there goes a car on the wall. I saw that. That's the 10 car of Jason McCarthy, and I saw that there was a huge cluster. The 50 car was involved in that as well, of Zach Komoski driving for RPM Racing, and well, that's too bad for the 10 car in his first race back in a while. But you see, it almost looks like an identical wreck to one that just happened a couple laps ago with the 31 and the 32. Well, that wasn't a bigger surprise. This is the biggest. Your leader, Jack Newman, has electrical issues on the car, and he'll be in the pit road for a while, but he actually manages to get them all fixed, and only will drop him 1 lap down. But he somehow comes out with a better car. You see him getting a great jump on new leader, Jacob 2 in the 42, Jay Durrell following and soon in the 43 car. That 7 car is actually looking even stronger now that he had that problem. And they managed to get it resolved, and we don't know what it was just yet, but I think he just flipped a couple switches and something came on. I don't know, but the 7 car lost a lap, and that's probably going to be crucial to get it back now that he's lapped down. It's tough seeing that happen in the 7 car. He's having a great race up to this point. We're looking at Julio Barraza in the 71 car. This is his first race excluding the All-Star race since the Brickyard race of 14. It's been a long time since we've seen this big motorsport Chevy in the race, and if you remember at Brickyard, he actually was injured in a late race caution. He actually had a hurt hand, and I believe it was a fracture, but 71 was able to get back in the car after a week later. Obviously hasn't qualified, but is the first driver today. Oh, we got a car smoking. That's Robin Shannon, and into the pack. One car is huge hit into the outside guardrail. That's the 13 car. Huge hit again, and multiple cars come driving into the picture, and I see Ryan Dunn, Eric Willis, Zach Kamoski. That's his second wreck. But we're going to look at the start of this. Robin Shannon's engine explodes right in the middle of traffic, and that sends Gary Weaver propelling into the catch fence. And then Robin Shannon gets hit yet once again by Eric Willis, and more drivers coming. One of those was Ryan Dunn, your 3-time race winner here. It looks like Addison Steinbeck just turned her into the wall. There's nowhere for her to go. And yeah, it's tough luck for the 07 team, who's really looking for a good race after this. Now we're going to look at Eric Willis here. We're going to see what he sees, because yeah, I don't understand why he just came driving in there. I mean, I understand that some of the cars behind him, maybe they didn't realize that it was cars spinning, but that was just poor work by the spotters. Anyways, we're going to get back underway. Green flag race, and we do hope everyone's okay from that wreck, though. Zach Kamoski in the lead with Jacob Tube and Kyle Collins following. And currently, Jacob Tube is just running for wins now, as he was one of the drivers who got eliminated last race along with Crab and Rehearsals. Obviously, some of those guys that drop out early on and should not have dropped out, in my opinion, but 42 car had some bad runs. Out of it now, but this is a guy who's still in, Brian Boone. He still has not won a race in this series in that 70 car, and he has new sponsorship, Shock Top, on that car for 3 races, and we only have 5, so that's 3 out of the 5 races, so good to see sponsorship on that 70 car as well. And he's definitely had a strategy going. I've noticed he kind of runs towards the back in the first part, but then comes towards the front gradually as the race progresses. We saw that at Pocono, we saw it a little bit at Eldora, and definitely seeing it here now as he starts to work his way to the front later in this race. And Arsha Sain, we're looking at him in the Caterpillar Ford. Now, this is a guy that's been in the series since Atlanta, but has not made anything impressive happen. And he's one of the drivers that was on Alonso About Racing. That team has had so many drivers, kind of adding up the list a little bit. But you see him and his team right there, Caleb Hoffman, the 4 car, also making a good first time start. But Tektronix Motorsports, other than the 42, has just had a horrible program in the other 3 cars in the series. The 50 car, Zach Kamoski's gone now, but he also was doing not too good in that car. But anyways, we're looking back up front again to another team that had a really good, strong intro into the series, but has really dropped off, despite still having 1 person in, pretty good. This is Rick Witt in the 68 car, and the only one left of Red Viper Racing, who's still in the chase. He's kind of safe, but still not. Obviously, if you're in first right now, you can still drop out in 2 rounds from now. That's just how crucial getting good finishes are from now on. But you see, the field is actually really shortened up, and we're looking at one of the drivers in that short field, the 40 car of Colin Lukes, making his first start since Las Vegas. And we got a car on the wall again. Huge hit for the inside for the 16 car, and points drivers Jay Barker and Brian Boone involved. And I saw the 71 car involved as well. Colin Lukes will be able to make it by, as well as a couple others. But definitely, it looks like at least 5 cars involved in that wreck back there. And Jay Barker is going to get into the corner pedal of the 70 car, and that 70 had just worked his way up to the front and pays the price for it. A little too early, I think, as we see a second big accident here, almost reminiscent of the Brickyard. And guess who's in it? It's Julio Barraza, the first time he's done in a race like this, and he happens to be involved in a driver's side door hit from the 33 car, and that would be pretty terrible if he just comes away with an injury after that one. That could definitely be possible. That was a huge hit to the driver's side door. and we go back underway under green flag conditions, as Zach Cars has the lead currently in the number 9 car. But on the inside line, you see Jack Newman still trapped a lap down in that 7 car, and still tough luck to have that electrical issue after starting the race off so well. After coming off of an Eldora run, that was really good, and Jack Newman wanted to make it 2 for 2, and it's not going to look like that's going to happen with where he's running right now. But as we see, we're looking at Jay Durrell in the 43 car for Far Racing, and that Dodge has a teammate finally, Samantha Jones, related to Michael Jones, who's now driving the 59 in very, very similarly colored styles as the 43 car. So, good to see that team have a teammate. Didn't qualify for this race, but it's going to try to qualify the next 4. And we're looking at Derek Petrie right now in the 53 car. Hasn't had an exciting day all race long, but has managed to keep himself out of trouble. But you know who hasn't? Everyone who isn't in that front field right now. That is a small front part of the field, and that's basically everyone without damage. And I don't know what happened. There's just been so many wrecks, and it's not uncharacteristic for North Carolina. It kind of is, because we had a wreck in practice with the number 9 car, in fact, as you see Jack Newman going right around him, as the 9 car did end up spinning, but he did stay off the wall. So I said at the beginning that this was a wreckable track. It normally has been in other series, but so far, it's been proven to be true here. You see a ton of wrecks here, similar to the Brickyard. But as Jack Newman was focusing on him right now, just keeping the lead away from the drivers who actually are in the lead lap. That 7 car is fast, and he can do some damage if he gets on the lead lap again. Looking at the 2 car, Jay Barker, he is a lap down, although with good reasons. He's pretty damaged, as well as the 11 and the 01 in front of them, as the 2 car is just gonna go up the track for the teammate of the 7, and man, that 7 car almost turned the 01, and I don't think Emma Bays saw them coming so quickly. He thought she could make it down in front of him. Rookie mistake, but everything comes away all right, as Michael Jones trapped behind that Pontiac, as the 7 car will be able to get through all the lap traffic to finally pass Kyle Singer, and leading him is Zach Cars in the number 9 car and the 5, so teamwork helping out right there in the Chevy camps, as all 3 of those cars, including Jay Barker actually, in the 2 car, so all 4 of them all working together to try to get past these lap cars. Some of them maybe from their own, but as you see, going down pit road, that's Zach Cars in the number 9 car, early pit stop for the 9 car, but scheduled. And you see, this is actually the 40 car. Everyone has actually made a pit stop except for the 40 car, and the reason being, he actually pit 6 laps after the field took the green flag. So that 40 car is actually on the oldest tires here, and currently is way slower than the leaders, but hey, he's hoping for a caution, and not a bad bet for the 40 car. It didn't look like he had a strong enough car to even stay with the front field, which is true, but he did not get a caution in time, as the field will run by him as he goes down pit road. Zach Cars will keep the lead. Kyle Collins managing to keep his way up in the front of the field. Webster, Zygar, Jake Booker, Jack Newman, Jacob Tube, all in this group as well, and the field is shortened down a lot, and about more than half of the field is now gone from this front pack. As you see, this is basically all the very fast cars right now on the track, and one of them is Jake Booker. And Jake Booker is your current points leader. That 5 car doing very, very strong and very wondrous things at Alonso Gobot Racing, and for the chase, cheering right now, you see getting past lap traffic. But that 5 car is doing very, very, very good in that team. Alonso Gobot Racing managed to pick him up at the right time too. Didn't really have that much strength earlier in the year before the chase, but managed to get into it, and he has skyrocketed. Obviously winning at New Hampshire, a win here would just boost his efforts to try to get into the chase. Final 4 at least, and we still haven't seen someone who cracked 100 points. We can see that tonight with the 5 car. But just look behind him, that's Jack Newman. I can't keep stressing about how good he's doing right now. A lap down, if only he was on the lead lap. But as you see right back there, Jacob Tube and the 9 cars, Zach Cars, falling off the front of the field, as we're going to have to see if that impacts anything so far. But back here, this is your second pack. Addison Steinbeck, Jay Durrell, Trey Phelps having a solid run in the 91 car, as well as Rick Wade and Michael Jones. all have kind of remained behind this group, as you see some of the cars damaged in the field. Derek Petrie has slapped the wall. You see the right side of the car all caved in. Not sure what that happened. You see Colin Lukes, Arsh Hussain, both having some pretty pitiful days on the lead lap though. And you see Kyle Singer, damaged car, and then back up front. That's how many cars are left in the field too. Not a big amount. But as you see, Jake Booker is currently leading the race right now, and with help from the 7 car, we could see them actually pair up together. We got a car spinning. That is Kyle Collins, and the run he needed from 12th place is over. And he backed the car into the wall pretty hard. That is going to be hard to overcome. And we don't have many laps. This could end up leading to a green-white checkered finish. We don't have many laps left. I'm not sure what to say about this. I don't know who turned him. It looks like it's the lap car of Kyle Singer. And Singer's just going to get into him. Both of them have a feet, and yeah, the 11 car just completely turned him into the wall. And I'm sure some choice words will be said. Kyle Singer is actually a chase driver as well, and that probably just ruined the 83's chase chances. But look at Zach Carr just narrowly avoiding the 83 car as he spins down the track. Zach Carr will be able to come away unscathed after that wreck. Very good wreck avoidance from the 9 car on that wreck. But as you see, coming across the line, this is the final lap. We'll actually be ending under caution as Jake Booker is currently leading, and he just might be second. This might be his second win here. Second for Lonzig About Racing, second for Jake Booker, and this will be the second chase winner to win in the chase season. Checker flag for Jake Booker. All of that will be true, and Jake Booker will extend his lead even more as he does his burnouts here. Jake Booker burns down the house as he wins his second race of his career. And I can definitely say Jake Booker will most likely be in the Final 4. Although I said that same thing about Ryan Dunn, didn't I? But anyways, Webster Zygarde will come home second. Jacob Tube third. Jay Durrell, solid fourth. Michael Jones, that is a well-deserved finish for him. He needed a good run. He got it. Trey Phelps sixth. Rick Witt seventh. Derek Petrie eighth. Arsh Hussain ninth. And Zach Cars will come home with solid 10th after narrowly avoiding disaster with the 83 car. And let's see 11th through 20th here. Kyle Collins 11th, Jack Newman 12th, Addison Steinbach 13th, Colin Lukes in 14th, Kyle Singer 15th, Caleb Hoffman 16th, Jade Barker 17th, Ryan Dunn 18th, Emma Bays 19th, and Nick Purcell's, who actually is out of the race, 20th. Only 19 cars remained running after that race. And yeah, I'm not sure what to say. Only 19 cars left. I think that might be a record, but I can't really say. Brian Boone 21st, Julio Barraza 22nd. All these guys down here all are out, and we gotta hope that they're all safe, as those are some hard hits, like such as Gary Weaver, Julio Barraza again, Zach Kamoski, Robin Shannon. All these cars took really hard hits. So, and also Brian Boone too. So we hope those drivers are all okay. We have no word about them yet, but currently, now let's go see who's in the chase and who's not. And there we go. Kyle Collins, because of that wreck, is knocked out of the chase, and that must be infuriating for the 83 car. And come home 10th. That is definitely not what he showed here today. He definitely deserved to be in the chase. But look who is. Zach Cars, as he narrowly avoids it. If he did not avoid the Kyle Collins car, he would have been out, and Kyle Collins would have been in. That is something to think about, as Zach Cars basically saved his career with that epic wreck avoidance there, and looks for better luck going the next race. But as we look down the list again, here is 11th through 20th. Everyone here is out, and yeah, I mean, Gary Weaver, Cody Russell, both involved in a wreck. It just shows how getting in a wreck can really ruin your chase hopes. And Gary Weaver was pretty high in the points earlier on, as well as Cody Russell. All that's down the toilet now. And the Pennzoil Cup Series, we'll see you next time in Texas. Can't wait to see what happens there. Thank you all for watching. There are your songs. I'll see you next time.